Library Fox, what's up, brother? What is going on? Heck yeah, good morning, sir. Good morning, good morning. We got a group joining the team, Library Fox. We got the Cajun Navy joining up. We are going to finish this. We're gonna finish this, y'all. We're teaming up down here. The Cajun Navy's gonna come in with us. We're going to they're gonna come down and run some dogs for us as we look for these last handful of elusive bed. That is my hope. Let's last night. Hang on, I'm losing my signal. Dadgummit. Dadgummit, man. Why is this always a dead area down here? I don't get it. That one little strip of parking lot right there is completely dead. I don't understand it. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, everybody. So, as you see on the title, yes, we are about to really amp up the work to team up with us down here, and we gonna be working with giving a lot of false positives. I don't know what, but a lot of false positives. I am not out at the disaster area this morning. Last night, I got pretty sick. Heart started beating all funny, and thought it scared me a little bit. Ended up going to the doctor, and my potassium and sodium levels were extremely low, which apparently has something to do with how your muscles work. And so I got 4 bags of fluid in an IV while I was there. I got some. 2 of the bags of fluid that I used was it looked like pickle juice. Seriously, it looked just like pickle juice, which I don't know what that was all about, but it did. And I'm telling you, about that second bag of fluid that I got, I felt basically back to normal. It's so odd how the minute... Son of a bitch. It was not my fault. It could have happened to anyone. My signal up. This is ridiculous. Y'all don't go. Shit. Y'all don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry y'all. I had to go back. I had to reset my connection. It just didn't want to work. But we're back. We're back. We're back. We should be good. Are we here, y'all? Why can I not keep a connection right here? I don't understand what is happening. Dude, I am about to scream bloody murder. cell service out here blows asshole. I'm about to just give up. Cell service out in this area completely sucks ass, is what it does. It sucks complete ass. There's blackout spots, man. It's like there's certain areas that I So sorry, y'all. I had to find a spot. I have to go back to the dash cave here in just a minute. I've got to go pick up all of my equipment. Well, I'm trying to stay in an area here where shoot. Because we're about to have to drive back to the dash cave. I got to go pick up my equipment. Yeah. So anyway, what I was saying was, I got a little bit sick last night, and I had to go get some fluids. It was nothing I did or nothing I didn't do. It was just now I know. I don't know if y'all heard me talking about a headache that I had yesterday, but that headache is pretty. Now I know what that headache means and what that headache feels like. It's not a good feeling at all. So I know when I get that headache, that feeling, then it's time to drink some Pedialyte and get some electrolytes in there. So anyway, yeah, guys, we're about to finish this thing off out here. Like I said, we got the Cajun Navy boys coming in. They're going to be helping us. The dogs that we have been running a lot of false positives. So we're trying to get away from that and have some success. We're down to 3 to 4 victims. We have a good idea of where they are at, kind of, because of where all the other victims have been. So we're looking at a map, put a map together of where all the victims have been found out here. And pretty much all the victims but one person was found in one stretch of creek. You know what I mean? Like one general area. So hopefully we can go. Now the problem is they could be buried under some dirt, silt, things like that. So we may have to do some digging. I don't know. There are still quite a few areas out there at the creek that has not been searched yet, that has not been checked. So we gotta work on that. There's some very big piles of debris that we have not handled. B2 for the headaches. Yeah, we usually find something for lunch. There's usually somebody running around out there with lunch. Generally, there's usually somebody running around out there. But right now, the areas that we're in, that we're working in, are extremely, extremely remote. They are very remote areas, and so whatever we're gonna do, we're gonna have to carry it in with us. So, Aaron, thanks for asking that. Yeah, humidity was horrible yesterday. It was bad. I would take a bottle of cold water and pour it on my head, and I would have it would steam off the top of my dang head. That's how hot it was yesterday, if you can believe that. Anyway, I guess there's a lot more bodies hidden everywhere, mostly not. Yeah, and see, that's the problem, our library foxes, because right now a lot of how we are looking and searching is right now we're using our noses. because I mean, we all know what happens to a human body after it's been out in this heat and humidity. It does not do good things, and I don't want to get too graphic, but we're using our noses a lot right now, and there's a lot of animals out there that are dead and they are rotting, and so we're spending a whole lot of time looking through areas that stink, you know, that we smell decomposition. And it's because, you know, we're human. It's hard for us to distinguish between human and non-human decomposition. But a dog, on the other hand, can smell the difference. So hopefully we get a good team of dogs out there with us, and we're gonna be able to find these folks a lot quicker. Because, like I said, right now we smell something in a pile, and we start digging through that pile immediately. Because, I mean, there's obviously some kind of biological life in there that has died, and right now it's like 80%, 90% of the time it's an animal. So yeah, Michael, yes, thank you, thanks for the support, man. Heck yeah. Aaron, thank you, you're awesome. All of you guys, everybody over on X, man. I don't think people really realize exactly just how big what we've been able to accomplish is. Hang on, y'all give me 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Y'all watch the dash mobile. I got something to tell y'all. Hang on. Dadgummit, y'all. I'm sorry. Hang on, guys. Hang on 1 second. I think my debit card may be turned off. Hang on. It's either turned off or... Nope, it's turned off. Gosh dog it, I'm sorry. Hang on, I will be right back. Hang on, I have my debit card turned off. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. My debit card was turned off. Dude, you're just gonna pull up behind me and sit there like you expect me to move? Jackass. This guy's just pulling up behind me. He's expecting me to move. I guess he is expecting me to move. Okay, GA, where are we at? Library Fox. Let's see. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, what I was trying to say a while ago was, look, Dash is and always has been a media company. We make videos, I cover the news, like that's what we do, right? And then all of a sudden, we go to bed July 4th, we celebrate Independence Day, and then we go to bed. And then literally 2 hours later, I wake up and everything has changed. GA, good morning. We wake up like 2 hours later, about in between midnight and 1 o'clock, and it's like the whole world down here has changed. There was a massive flood rolling through my neighborhood. You could look out and see the water. Thank God we live up on a hill and the water didn't make it all the way to us. But I knew it was bad because we had never seen water get that high before out of the creek. We'd never seen the water get that high before, so I knew it was bad. We did not have any reports at that point from the Sandy Creek neighborhood, which is right down the street from me. We didn't have any reports about what was happening down there overnight. So that next morning, I go out and I'm streaming. We're driving around, and I could not get back to my house because the bridges were out. I'd went out that night and the bridges flooded. I couldn't get back home. And we drove into the Sandy Creek neighborhood right after daylight, when daybreak happened. We were live. A lot of you guys were here with us when that happened. A lot of you guys were on when we drove into that neighborhood. And it all changed at that point. Everything changed. We pivoted literally immediately. We pivoted from being a media news company, and we turned into rescuers and disaster recovery people. And somehow, some way, we've been able to make it work. We've had no idea what we were doing, but we pushed and we tried and we pushed and we tried, and we finally, we've got it down to what's working right now. We're doing recovery. We're still on the search and rescue. It's like I'm saying, like, it's so amazing what we have been able to do. Not me, you guys, all of us in the community down here. I've had no less than 30 volunteers out here every day. 30 Dash volunteers out here every day for the last about 8 days now. And you know how awesome that is? Honestly, it's awesome that you guys come out for that. It's awesome that y'all support that. Like, we have been able to accomplish so much down here. We have 12 households right now under our wing, under our wing, that we are helping recover or get back to whatever their new normal is. We've got air conditioners put into houses. We've got volunteers cutting trees and piling debris, and we've got some carpenters down there working. I know I've got an electrician and a plumber out there today, because a lot of the plumbing on these houses, because the houses moved, the plumbing was jacked up. And I mean, it's just this kind of stuff. It's just absolutely amazing. What you guys and what everybody, you guys over on X, what y'all have been able to do and how y'all have helped. I mean, it's so amazing. These folks, like, this is going to go down in history as, I don't know, maybe it won't go down in history, but it dang well should go down in history as like a huge success for people that had no idea what they were doing to be able to pivot and make shit work, man. You know what I mean? Like, I sit back and I think about it, like what you guys have been able to do and what y'all have done out here is just absolutely amazing. And I get so many messages, people telling me, Jamie, you're a hero, you're this, you're that. And it's like, no, it's not me, man. I'm just doing the search out here. It's everybody else that has come out here and donated their time and energy and equipment to making this work. All I'm doing is doing search and trying to find victims. It's the other folks that are the heroes. It's the other folks that are going in and working their asses off, doing the actual work for these people. And they need the recognition. And we're working on ways to make sure that every single person that has taken part in this, from the that has taken part from anything from the work, the manual labor that we've been doing, to the search, to giving equipment, to doing, we're going to make, I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we're going to recognize each and every person. Exactly, GA. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, Library Fox. I mean, look, when we all come together as like actual Americans, actual Texans, there is nothing that we can't do when we're all working together. But sadly, in the world that we live today, people need, the government, politicians need us divided. They need us divided and hating each other so they can continue to keep power. That's what it's about. They need us divided. They need the races divided. They need left and the right. And out here in the last, I think today's 13 or 14, I don't know, however many days, it's not you're not left and right. You're not Republican or Democrat. You're not black or white or Hispanic, or, we're just people out here working together. It's like one group of people. And man, if we could do this across the country, if we could stop with the division and stop with people splitting us apart and actually work together on some stuff, man, it would be amazing. And I get it, GA. There's going to be those out there that's not going to ever work together. That they just, I mean, our society is so split apart at the moment that I don't think it's ever going to come back together. But it just makes me realize, after seeing what's happened out here, that yes, we can all come together as Americans. We can all come together, and we can accomplish. Do you need me to? I can move. Hang on one sec. Let me move out this guy's way. We can all come together and actually achieve some really, really awesome stuff. Look at this. I'm going to lose my signal just because I moved 15 feet. I got a dash mobile full of hydration at the moment. That is one thing that we are not lacking right now. We are not lacking, we're not lacking water. We have so much water out here in Sandy Creek. Like, we have so much water that it's not even funny. But I am still handing out a lot of water into neighbors and things out here that, a lot of the neighbors out here in Sandy Creek, they feel like that they should not be taking any of the supplies that are out here for the neighborhood because they feel like they didn't have enough damage or something. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, like, this is here for this whole neighborhood. We're all in this together. Like, so I've been taking people water. We took dinner to last night. We went and got, because it's tough out here. So I went down to Blue Corn Harvest, which is down the street, and there's an elderly couple that that we ended up getting some AC put in their house because their AC unit broke. But I went and took them a hot meal last night, some meatloaf and pork chops, and it's that kind of stuff that, like, you can just see the look on these folks' face. It's just like, they don't want to accept it, but they are extremely glad that you came. So, at a hot meal, when you haven't had a hot meal can be the difference. I mean, it's beautiful. When you haven't had a hot meal in a while, and then all of a sudden somebody brings you a hot meal, that right there can change the whole course of your evening and your whole day and the next day. You know what I mean? So, she is, Killer Carla is doing, she's doing physical therapy right now. Rejoice, Newfound Unity. Yes, Library Fox. Texas Cutie, my friend. Texas Cutie's got me. Yes, guys. So anyway, I'm going back to the Dash Cave right now. I've got to load up, and yes, DoorDash. So Aubrey, heck yeah, man. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's like, man, if DoorDash get able, it's not me, man. It's all of you that rock. And you know, it's let's see. So anyway, I'm gonna go back to some fluids. I had 2 IVs going at one point. I got 4 bags of fluid, and the fluid that I had, like, man, it was weird. But about the second bag of fluid that was going in, I was already feeling back to normal. It's so crazy that just, you know, fluid and electrolytes can make you feel so much. It can make you feel horribly sick. My heart was beating funny, but the minute that you get those fluids replaced, it's like you immediately start feeling better. Like you can feel yourself getting, it's so hard to explain. You can feel yourself feeling better. Children are always the happiest. Yes, sir, TA. Yep, we got a lot of kiddos out here, man, and I'm about to start a school is starting in the coming, month and a half or so. I would like to take, and we're going to go to each house out here that has kids, and we are going to make sure that those children get all the school supplies that they need, and they have school clothes, you know, things to start school with. So we're going to start doing that. All these children have everything they need to go back to school. And that's going to be hard. I will need some volunteers to help me with that if anybody is interested. I will definitely need some people to help me with that. GA, always keeping the fight going. So if you are interested in helping me, if anybody out here is interested in helping me make sure that these kids out here do have the stuff that they need to go back to school with, probably going to need people to either go out here to these folks' house or contact them off of like email or their social media, and you know, that way we can get information, sizes, things like that, and we can make sure, like I said, that these kids are set up and they can start school normally. The school supplies are going to be the easiest. I mean, hell, there's school supplies everywhere right now. So school supplies are going to be the easiest to get. The clothes is going to be a little harder, I think, to pull off. But I haven't quite figured out how to do that, because you know how kids are, man. They are very picky about what they wear. Oh, Texas Cutie, I'm fine. It happened quick. You know, I had a really, really bad headache all day yesterday. I think I was talking about it on here. And so now I know what that headache means. When I feel that headache, I know what's wrong. The doctor kind of laughed at me about it. All right. So anyway, yeah. Let's see. We're gonna come in the back way to the Sandy Creek area today. We're not gonna go in the front way. This car right here is Texas Department of Emergency Management. That car right there. Use the headset, the phone's mic would. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Here, I'll turn it off. Was it hard to hear? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not set up for streaming in the new Dash Mobile. I'm sorry. I really am not set up for streaming at the moment. We will be. I just had other things going, and it's a new Dash Mobile, so, you know. I'm sorry about the noise. I really am. I just had to find a way to keep my phone cool. It doesn't want to work when it gets hot. So anyway, you guys are amazing for being here. You guys are amazing for believing in me and Dash and what we're trying to do. I can't thank you. I can't thank you enough. Yeah, with the Dash streams, it comes, it's standard. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. But like I said, thanks for believing in me. Thanks for believing in Dash and what we're trying to do. We have a lot of detractors out there. We have a lot of people that can't make everybody happy anymore. And so I've stopped even trying. But thank God, since we've been out here doing this work in the last, 2 weeks or week and a half now, that people have shut up a little bit. I think most people realize that now really isn't the time to be talking poo-poo. You know what I mean? A lot of the people that were giving me shit have stopped, in the last little bit. I guess it's because of what we're doing out here. I guess they started really figuring out that maybe now ain't the time to be doing it. Yeah, GA, I hear you. I hear you. Anyway, guys, I'm about to pop off here pretty quick. We're going to lose our signal. As you know, the Cajun Navy is coming. Dash and the Cajun Navy are partnering together, and we are going to make sure we're going to try 150% to get the people that are left missing, to bring them home to their family so they can have closure, so they can get a proper burial. I gave these families my word out there that we would not stop until we made sure that they were that we did everything humanly possible to make sure that their family member was brought home to them. I don't care. I don't even want to talk about what the government is doing, not doing. It doesn't matter. We're going to do what we can. And yes, I am in contact with the families that have people missing right now. The veteran that I was on live about yesterday, I'm working with his brother. We're going to try to do something nice for August Panning. That was the man's name, August Panning. And y'all say a sure. We're going to make sure that his story is told, and we're going to make sure that Travis County is going to be held responsible, at least publicly. And we got a lot of iron on fire right now. We just need to get all of it done, because we are focusing on recovery right now. Guys, thank y'all very much. Love each and every one of you for being here. You guys over on X, thank you so much. Yeah, Library Fox, there's the link. If you guys do want to support what we're doing, we need the support. Dash's work has come to a complete standstill right now, so we have not trying to get these folks, their families back home, and these kids there's the way to do it. There's a link from Library Fox. If you're over on X, there is a pinned tweet at the top. Guys, love each and every one of you. Love yous. Guys, love each and every one of you. Poetry